more army experience than I know what to do with. I mean, theoretically, if I wanted to go up to 40 combat width, I could do that. I still feel like it'd be counterproductive, though. It would just be... I'm need something to spend my army experience on, so I'm going to make my battalions less tactically flexible. I don't honestly think it's worth it. Encryption, I don't really care if they know how many forces I have. I probably should, but I'm not ultra worried about it. Let's go ahead and get weapons, too. Trotsky survives the assassination attempt. Got another unit ready to go to the front. Pretty sure I have a much better army than they do, even if they have a bigger army. It still says 23 to 43 divisions. I guess because I haven't finished that other... I haven't finished the second level of decryption yet, so that's why I still don't know very much about them. It's got to be closer to 23, I've got to think. Okay, free civilian factories. Rio Grande. Infrastructure is coming along quite nicely. I could actually attack up into Venezuela at this point if I wanted to, because I'd have a pretty clean supply line from Rio. The Great Amazon Highway. As unrealistic as that is. Ship designer. Naval Company. The Great Brazilian Naval Company. I'm now at 100% communist support, so I could fire this guy if there was anyone worthwhile to replace him with. I guess the monthly opinion dude, but... still ahead of time in industry, still ahead of time in computing. So we'll stick to support weapons, yeah. Oh, and I need to start making better guns. That's gonna put my upgrade budget way behind. 22k infantry equipment needed. Luckily, I'm building more military factories as we speak. Not very quickly, but I am building them. I'm almost done with the infrastructure projects in Mato Grosso. Means I could start expanding my infrastructure around here. Italy lays claim to Greek territory. Let's see how the war in Europe's going. I keep forgetting to check that. I'm like, oh yeah, we have a war to watch now. The Germany's been pushed back a little bit. Denmark has actually taken Hamburg. Greece has joined the Allies. Ideological fanaticism. And Belgium has been liberated. And actually it looks like, yeah, Italy's being pushed out of Africa too. They still hold Cairo, but not much else. So it might be up to us to shake the world order. Let's get some better infantry equipment. I'm not upgrading my artillery. I know that that's probably should be more of a priority, but I'm going to prioritize my support companies ahead of that. This guy's ready to go to the front. Everyone in here is fully trained, right? Yes, they are. And very soon I'll have another line of infantry pop out. I'm probably going to need to reduce the number of training lines I have again, just because we're on weapons 2 now and we haven't built up a stockpile of them yet. Now that one filled in immediately. Maybe we won't have much of a problem after all. Alright, so prioritize civilian factory and infrastructure. Okay. Yeah, maybe I only need to cancel one line. That's nice. So it should be thoroughly outproducing Argentina at this point. Even if their army is as big as my spy networks tell me it is. Now let's put a little more into support equipment. Let's trade for some additional steel from the Soviets. Okay, so we have the best decryption available to us at the moment. Not going to really prioritize encryption very highly. So we should now be able to see 26 to 44 is still a pretty big range. 28 to 38. They have a lot more military factories. We have a lot more civilian factories. So we're playing the long game here. We're spending a lot of our output on infrastructure though. So that's probably how they're getting ahead of us. That's definitely how they're getting ahead of us. But we're going to go to war when we go to war anyway, so. Ideological fanaticism. Did I say ideological or something? That sounded weird to me in my head. This will put us up to like almost 90% national unity, which is very nice. Blitz into France is like thoroughly failed. It's almost disappointing when the Axis does that poorly. I have to be at war to take technology sharing. Well, I will be at war fairly soon. More factories than 50. Any country is in faction with Brazilian Socialist Republic. Okay. So to get that extra technology slot, actually would have been nice to get that during the Winter War. Because I have to actually be in a faction with another country that has 50 factories. And the Soviet Union isn't currently at war with anyone, I don't think, so that one will be elusive to us for the time being. Especially if we decide to leave the Comintern. It's actually making me doubt if I want to leave the Comintern. But I do definitely want to go to war with Argentina. I'm gonna create a save here. Yeah, let's go the more interesting route. Since I'm streaming this, since I'm not just playing this for my own enjoyment, I'm gonna leave the faction. I'm gonna create my own faction with Paraguay. Create a faction. They will not accept. Alright, improve relations. We're only 3 points away from accepting. And then once that faction's created, I'm going to start justifying on Argentina. Because I think we can take them. I think we and our buddies Paraguay can take them. These guys are ready to go to the front. It's still saying that we're superior. So come on, Paraguay. Come on, come on. Just we need one more point of positive. They're researching rockets, by the way, which is hilarious for a nation their size. Come on, Paraguay! Come on! Led by, they have the El Generico portrait still. Okay, I need one more point, because I need one more positive reason than negative reason. So I need to get up to 51. Come on, Paraguay, come on. Turn into a check mark. Turn into a check mark. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Let's make it happen. Forward observers. Cool. Let's do advanced fire bases. Just need one more point of positive opinion. We're not maxed out, are we? Oh, maybe, does it max out at 100? Okay, maybe I need to declare war first, and then they'll join my faction. So this is going to be a little bit tricky. Yeah, we want to conquer. Apparently it is called Mesopotamia. Oh, they're guaranteed by the US. Blast, blast, blast. Uruguay is also guaranteed by the US. Bolivia is guaranteed by the US. Maybe I should have checked on this. Peru is guaranteed by the US. Is everybody guaranteed by the US? Maybe I shouldn't have left the commentary. Screw it. I don't care if they're guaranteed by the US. Funny thing is, we're also guaranteed by the US. So maybe they won't get involved. Maybe they will allow squabbles between South American nations to exist. June 1941 is when this should be done. So we just gotta wait a few months for that to finish up. Give us some time to train some more dudes. Engineer company, cool. Can't get the next level of engineers yet. Oh, we're no longer ahead of time on industry, so that'll give us something to do. Okay, Satgor is telling me that the guarantee does nothing and it's okay to attack. Good to know. What do I need more? Artillery or support equipment? We've got very small stockpile of artillery, but we're producing more artillery. Yeah, let's give it support. Oh, now I'm low on aluminum. That would put me low on steel. That would put me even lower on steel. I really should be focusing on maxing out my infantry equipment as long as I don't have a shortage of anything else, because I have a huge upgrade deficit for modern weapons. So I'll keep these on 2-2, and then I'll put all of my other incoming military factories on support equipment duty, or on infantry equipment duty. So I'm still missing, yeah, 22,000 units of weapons 3. German Reich army seems unstoppable. Wow, that turned around fast. Vicky France. France capitulated. Wow. Wow. Well, the Blitz was successful after all. Death of Rudolf Hess. Yeah, Germany's still not doing as well as they were doing historically, but they turned that around. How's Japan doing? Oh, they're getting pushed back by the British Raj, looks like. Not very far back, but they are getting pushed back. Which is a bit concerning for the Axis when the US has not even entered the war yet. Industry. We will be an industrial powerhouse, the likes of which South America has never seen. Actually, pretty soon, this guy is going to max out. Okay, Argentine and posturing. These flavor events related to war justification are happening. Modified government. I guess we could use a chief of navy. Sure. Naval aviation, decisive battles, commerce rating. Yeah, let's do decisive battles. Don't think we're going to be doing a lot of commerce rating. By the way, how big is our navy now? Yeah, we've got a fair amount of destroyers. They're terrible destroyers because I haven't been researching better boats at any point in this stream so far. We could upgrade artillery. Oh yeah, we still have some more engineering to do. Okay, cool. We can see the exact size of the armies on the other side now. Yeah, I think we can run a pretty effective envelopment on these guys. Especially if we get Uruguay to join our faction. Because we could cut off these two provinces and then just surround these 11 divisions right here, and that'll be game, set, match. At least that is my hope. Okay, so this guy's maxed out. I could promote him to a field marshal, but his positive traits will be lost, and that ranger abilities, I'm really counting on that to help us in the future. So if anything, I'm going to promote him to a field marshal. Yeah, so he can be our mass combat guy. Because he was only level 1 anyway, so he didn't actually lose anything. Can add one more line of infantry production, it looks like. Yeah. How close are we to that justification? Wow, their willingness to join our faction went way down. That's annoying. Can we guarantee their independence to increase their That's gonna be really annoying if I can't get them to join our faction. Really, really annoying. I don't know what that 20 modifier was that went away, but if someone in chat tells me how I can get it back, that would be helpful.